If you see me look, it's just me reading off of my phone because I did make an entire essay. These are my thoughts on election day that happened a few days ago. It's not my usual content, but I'm thinking it might be because it is what I started with. Whenever I first started a TikTok account, it was about politics at 15 years old. I do think that it is important and it's very important to me. It won't be my main content, I don't think. It's not going to be as rare as it was before, I will say. It's something that means a lot to me, and it means a lot to a lot of women and a lot of queer people, which is my community. Yeah, these are just my thoughts on the election and Trump and his lackeys. Please listen to it all the way through. It's not that long. And thank you for watching. If you would rather read along or read it rather than listen to my voice, it's on my Twitter, and it's on my Instagram, and it's on my Discord server, all of which are linked at starstories.card.co. You can find it pretty easily. It's my top post right now. It took me a little bit to put my thoughts together in my own words and not somebody else's because my brain has been so scrambled. I'm baffled, I'm angry, I'm heartbroken. I am so disappointed. I can't vote, but if I could, I would have voted for Kamala Harris with zero hesitation. I fully believe that if you voted for Trump, you are either undereducated or a bigot. There isn't an in-between. There is no excuse and there is no reason. If you use religion as your reason to vote for Trump, that's not a reason. Kamala has used Bible quotes in her speeches. She has appealed to the Christian population. The only difference between the two is that Trump wants to enforce his religion on everyone else, and Kamala wants to continue to allow our constitutional right of allowing the freedom of religion. Trump does not. If you use the economy as your reason to vote Trump, that is also not a reason. The so-called wonderful economy we had when Trump was president was a product of Obama's presidency. The current economy we have now, however, the one everyone blames Biden for, is the aftermath of Trump's. We are still under Trump's tax code, and if you don't know that, you didn't do your research. If you use pro-life as your reason to vote Trump, that is definitely not a reason. These same people calling themselves pro-life are the same people that are fighting to not enact gun protection laws that would prevent the amount of school shootings. They're not pro-life, they are pro-control of women's bodies. If you have that much of a problem with abortion, don't get one. What other people do with their bodies has nothing to do with you. There is a separation of church and state for a reason. Religion should not be the deciding factor about basic human rights. The fact that I, a 17-year-old girl that can't even vote, knows this and is more educated on the two candidates than people 2 times plus my age is sickening. Me and my family are directly affected. I have a picture of what Project 2025 is. They are trying to prevent me from marrying a woman if that's what I wish. They are trying to repeal protections for LGBTQIA plus people, what I am, and allow us to get hate crimes. They want to force states to report miscarriages and abortions and will prosecute you for it, as well as take away the licenses of doctors who help with safe abortions. That doesn't mean it stops abortions, just safe ones. They want to cut taxes for the rich and increase them for the middle and lower class. I can guarantee that's what you are. They want to implement the Don't Say Gay programs from Florida nationally. They're trying to ruin our planet by ending climate programs and clean energy programs. They want to withdraw from the Paris Climate Agreement and NATO. They're limiting contraceptives and banning any form of safe abortion. They're reinstating crippling student debt and adding higher interest, while also attempting to abolish the Department of Education, destroying any form of financial help such as the FAFSA or scholarships. Is that really what you want for your children? For your nieces and nephews, for your cousins, for your grandchildren, for your great-grandchildren? Don't let politics ruin your relationships. I'm sorry, but no. If you were going to vote for someone who is actively trying to take my rights away as a woman and my protections as a member of the LGBTQIA plus community, then I don't want to be associated with you. Trump is a rapist and a convicted felon. If you voted him, you failed me. You failed everyone who can't yet vote. You failed all of future generations to come, and you failed all the past generations that have been. This is the reason you do your research before you vote. There was zero excuse as to why a 17-year-old is more informed when she can't even vote. I shouldn't need to be worried that rich, white, cis-het men will control my rights and my body, but I am, and that is terrifying. I have seen so many men already, it's been 2 days, saying, your body, my choice. If you are uneducated about something, or you want to reach out and explain to me why you voted for him, or ask me questions, feel free. I'm not stopping you. In fact, I'm encouraging you. I'm firm on my stance, 100%. But I am willing and I am encouraging myself to also hear the reason why. But if your reason is any of the reasons above, then I also encourage you to re-listen to this or read my essay that I have previously posted. Thank you for listening.